Hello and welcome back to P&B's Wide World of Ports. This video marks the beginning of a 9-day Alaskan adventure aboard the beautiful Norwegian Jewel. We arrived in Seattle the morning before embarkation, so we had almost a full day to see the sights. There were 6 people in our party, so it ended up being significantly cheaper to take the train from the airport to the monorail, and then take the monorail to our hotel, which was right by the Space Needle. After getting settled into our hotel, it was time to check out Seattle. Thankfully, we have people here. This is Jason and Yolanda, who we met while standing in line for a Better Than Ezra concert at the House of Blues in New Orleans in 2021. We could tell they were our kind of people, and we became instant friends. We met up at this cool sculpture in Seattle Center Park called Grass Blades. It was designed by artist John Fleming and consists of 110 painted steel blades. Next stop was the International Fountain, built in 1962 for the Century 21 exposition. Then we hopped back on the monorail to go to Pike Place Market. Our friends told us we had to try a pierogi. Google tells me that a pierogi is a small leavened pastry that originated in Eastern Europe and are typically filled with a savory or sweet mixture. I got the strawberry rhubarb, and I gotta say it was delicious.
Pike Place with our pierogi.
By this time it was late afternoon, so there was not much going on at the market. Do you know where I can get me some pastries? Next stop on the tour is the Seattle Gum Wall, and that is just as gross as it sounds. The gum wall was started in the 1990s when people would stick their gum to the wall while waiting in line for an improv comedy club. Over time, it grew to 54 feet long and 8 feet high.
You see gum on the street, leave it there. It's not free candy.
In 2015, the gum wall had its first cleaning. It took over 130 hours, and they removed over 2,000 pounds of gum. And Yolanda was brave enough to do a handstand in this alley. Thankfully, we had plenty of hand sanitizer with us. After the gum wall, Jason and Yolanda took us down to a lower part of the market where we got to see the oldest comic book shop that's still in operation.
Yeah, it's the oldest comic book shop in the world.
This is the oldest comic
That's
book.
still running. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we've been around since 1961.
From there, we went to check out the Seattle Great Wheel. Priced at over $23 per person, we elected not to ride it. The streets of Seattle can be scary. We witnessed both a drug deal and drug use right there on the street. Now it was time to head back to the Space Needle and say goodbye to our friends. Thank you, Jason and Yolanda, for the walking tour of Seattle. We had a blast. The next morning, after having breakfast with our friends the McNeils from Here Today, Where Tomorrow, it was time to head to the cruise terminal to board the Jewel. We did not have to wait long after check-in to board the ship. The pretzel bites were served cold but still had good flavor, 7 out of 10.
The artichoke dip was super creamy, 7 out of 10. These Asian wings had a kick, 8 out of 10.
Cheeseburger was better than I expected, 8 out of 10. The carrot cake was a little firm but had good flavor, 8 out of 10.
The cheesecake was just okay, 4 out of 10.
Okay, we come in the door and there are several shelves for storage right inside the door here. Open it up, you got room for hanging clothes and suitcases or backpacks. life preservers up there. Then you got more hanging clothes, the safe, and a couple of drawers. And to the right is the restroom. Actually, for the size of the room, it's a fairly good sized bathroom with the shower door. There's plenty of room in this shower, thankfully. To our left here is the vanity area. We've got one European and 2 American plugs. Got the fridge down here. Got a stool you can pull out so you can sit and get ready. Some storage here. Full-length mirror. And you got your television. This is an inside cabin, of course, so we don't have a balcony. So you have the option of getting the beds like this. We've already talked to our room steward. He's going to remove these nightstands and push the bed together. By about mid-afternoon, the sky had become overcast and would remain that way for the majority of our cruise. Now we had some time to do a little exploring and get Holly checked into the Splash Academy. Although we had 3 teenagers on this trip with us, none of them elected to go to the teen club. But here's a quick look at it. And of course, the video arcade. Go for it. After seeing Yolanda do a handstand, Holly wanted to do one too. We were also joined on this trip by our neighbors and good friends, Paula, Lynn, James, and April.
Anything else?
Yes.
Can I have a Shirley Temple?
Shirley Temple.
The bruschetta was a little soggy, but still tasted good, 8 out of 10. The chicken piccata was very tasty, 9 out of 10.
We didn't really like the gravy on the steak. Without it, it was 8 out of 10.
I got the mac and cheese. Ooh, this looks so good. I love it. Let me see. Oh my gosh. So good. Love the thing that we have done. And this is the best mac and cheese I've ever had. This has been the best in the world. It has been loved. And this is my best mac and cheese I've ever had and ever flew.
This was literally the best creme brulee I've ever had, at sea or on land. 10 out of 10. And Anya agrees. We finished out the evening with a coffee at the atrium. All right, day 1 of the cruise is in the books.
It's over.
Embarkation was about as smooth as it can be, I would say.
Pretty smooth.
This is definitely a full ship, but it's not like overly crowded.
Yeah, I don't think so.
What's your highlight of the day?
So many. I don't know. We had a fun sail away party. We had great dinner. Holly and I just had a mommy-daughter date with ice cream at O'Sheehan's.
How many ice creams have you had today?
5. I did my high score right too.
What's been your favorite part of the day, Holly?
Probably Kids Club.
Yeah, she had a great time in Kids Club tonight.
I loved it.
What about you? What was your highlight?
Being here with friends. We've got a lot of people here. 17 total, right?
17 total. Yeah.
But number 2 would have to be the food. We've always liked Norwegian food a lot, and this has been very good today, I would say.
Yep. Delicious.
Tomorrow's sea day.
We're gonna do a slot pull at 10 in the morning, followed by who knows what. I don't think we have a whole lot of plans. There's a ton of stuff to do on the ship though.
Yeah.
I want to look around and find ducks.
This is the 4th of the 4th sister ship, I would say, that we've been on. Gem, Pearl, Jade, and now Jewel.
Yeah.
So
They're all jewelry, right?
Yeah, kind of. You're so
So
tired.
we really like the way these ships are laid out because they're all pretty much identical, right?
Yeah.
And
We
somebody's
got bubbles here.
somebody's tired. All right, are you excited about 8 more days on this ship? Thanks so much for watching.
Yeah.
And
Like and subscribe.
stay tuned for more cruise adventures.
Good night.